died the day it came to the Senate. And it did because I've been for 6 years on the Environment and Public Works Committee, and I have worked on the global warming issues, the carbon issues, the cap and trade issues. I've traveled to Greenland. I've done a lot of studying on what's going on. And yes, it is in our economic interest, our atmospheric interest, and our geopolitical interest, the United States, to lessen its dependence on burning fossil fuels and importing foreign oil. But there's not enough wind and there's not enough sun to replace that. And there never will be. And in particular in the southeast in Georgia, where 5 months out of the year we're under the Bermuda High, which lessens the sun power. We don't have wind to drive turbines. And if it weren't for nuclear energy, we wouldn't have a source of renewable, cheap, safe energy. And as long as those who want to cap carbon are unwilling to allow us to license nuclear power plants, then you can have no system to work in Georgia or in many other states in the United States of America. We need a comprehensive policy on energy that includes the following. We ought to be exploring our own resources and extracting our own oil where we know we have it, and we know we can do it safely. I remind everybody we're doing it in one place in the United States, and that's the western Gulf of Mexico. Now, remember 3 years ago when Katrina went through the worst hurricane in history? Anybody remember hearing about an environmental spill? There wasn't. Oil derricks at sea now are under the surface. You don't even see where it is unless you got a map or a GPS system to tell you. And it's safe, and it's reliable, and we know we have deposits of oil off the coast, and we ought to be exploring them 50 miles out and further. That's way past the line of sight, so you don't hurt tourism. It's in the territorial waters of the United States, and the states, Commissioner Smith, should share in the revenue from that. That's one of the ways we're going to get to a solution for the transportation problem. Secondly, as I said, nuclear energy is important. Third, we need to incentivize new development. We now have our second chicken fat diesel plant in Georgia. We're making diesel chicken fat. We got a Soper in Georgia. We got a pine tree generating cellulosic-based ethanol plant. We got 2 of them from corn in the south and west Georgia. We have lots of different techniques that are being used. We ought to put every resource on the table, and the United States of America should work towards a goal of being energy independent. The cap and trade mechanism, which the House passed and will not come through the Senate, did nothing to open up those opportunities for renewable like nuclear, and did everything to have retroactive taxation of utilities who just happen to have made decisions in the past that now look like something the government wouldn't want you to do, like burn coal rather than gas or burn coal rather than steel. I don't think the cap and trade I know it won't get out of the Senate. I do think it'll get a